Hey, welcome back to Trust or Rust. Today is day 4 of our 4-day show. It's the last and final day. It's 2024 up here in Linden, Washington at Berthelsen Park. The show is put on by the Puget Sound Antique Tractor and Machinery Association. And for us, we got a pretty good crowd today. Beautiful weather. It's about 81 degrees. We have a breeze blowing, so everybody has somewhere to go to where they can try and cool off if they get too hot. Just got done at the drivers meeting. Start off again with Big Bertha sitting right there. Get the pull sleds onto the track. Something just went pop and snap. Oh, popped out of gear. There we go. That's our track crew. He's on the sled a lot. So he doesn't really get out and talk to people a whole much being on the sled. So anyway, we're gonna start off with Big Bertha. You know what? Let's go take a quick look. Allison V12. Okay, enough of that. I need to get off the track. They're moving equipment. I don't have a safety vest on. I don't want to get yelled at or run over. So we'll come back when Big Bertha is hooked to the sled and we're rolling. To start this tractor pull on our last day of the show, Big Bertha. All right, we're going to start on the big sled, which we just saw. 4,500 pound, 12 miles an hour. Small sled is going to be 2,500 pound, 3 miles an hour. All right, we'll get the Big Bertha off the track, track crew out there and get it cleaned up, and we'll get rolling. Okay, our first truck is little Alice. It's like a B. No, it's not 4-wheel drive. It just happens to be the tires that got on the front. And he goes 145 feet. There we go, 4,500 pounds, 12 miles an hour. We got the Funky Ford. He got the hops and the bounce and slowed him down. So, and now the reader board's not working, so we don't have a footage. So no readout yet. Well, I'm getting a little slow today. We got the little Ferguson on the small sled, and they went 143 feet. Again, that's a 2,500 pound, 3 mile an hour class. So the Funky Ford, first puller right, and I think they're going to reset the sled because that was set pretty tight. They're going to go back, reset the sled. Funky Ford's going to rehook and well, here in a couple hooks. I think into the class, I believe there's 3 in the class. We're going to get the Oliver 770 first.
we got C plus on the far lane, small sled. We got the 770 Oliver headed our way. Spins out at 167. Okay, we got that little Alice B on the small sled again. Oh, and he blows the horn past the 100-foot mark. I'm not sure if this is a rehook or if they changed classes. It could be 4 mile an hour, but yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, we got the Funky Ford back on the big sled for his rehook. And here he comes. There, he got a hook on the track. And he goes 224 feet. Nice hook. That is probably good for, I believe that is good for first place. And right now, you know, maybe there's only two in that class. So I believe we're going to move on to the I believe we'll be moving on to the 5,000 pound 3 mile an hour next. Okay, we got C plus back on the sled. I believe they're just repulling the 2,500 pound 3 mile an hour class over there. Ran is down there getting hooked to the sled for her first hook of the day. Goes 216 feet. Okay, Rand's on her way down to us. 1948 Farmall H, known as Crusty, or I call it Crusty. Well, pretty easy because it's pretty crusty looking. Puts the clutch in at 155 feet to set the high mark for the 5,000 pound class. All right, she's headed for the center line, puts the clutch in on the BM at 185 feet. New class, 4 mile an hour, 2,500 pounds. Holy cow. The Oliver Super 77 stopped way back there at 69 feet. If that stands, Rand is way out in the lead. Holy cow. Maybe Rand did better than I thought. Well, we'll find out. There's at least 3 more in her class. misbehaving. The little Alice goes 156 feet. 156. All right, we got a Farmall 350. Spun out early. 141 feet. Huh. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Rand's holding her own so far. We still have a Farmall Super M and a Farmall 400 in the 3 mile an hour class. Coming up. Okay, far lane, we got a Farmall C. Small sled, 4 mile an hour, 2,500 pounds. C stops at 218 feet. I believe he's the new leader. Okay, back onto the big sled. We have a Farmall Super M coming up. Crazy. I don't remember what Rand got, but Don just got stopped on a Super M at 124 feet. Far lane, we've gone to new class, 3,000 pound, 3 miles an hour, and we have a Farmall Super A. This particular tractor was cleaned up and repainted by a friend of mine, Jeff, and another club member, Shelly. Probably 20-some years ago, then the club decided to sell it. So it went to auction, and somebody here local bought it. He's doing quite well right now. Okay, Super A puts the clutch in at 218 feet. Over here we got the Farmall 300. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, I thought he was about to spin out. Hey, 124 feet. Oh, looks like they're going to bring him back. Sounds like they did not reset the footage on the sled, so we did not get the proper readout. We'll have to rehook the 300. Hey, small sled. Still 3,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. We got that little International 140 I was cheering on yesterday. His goal is to make it 100 feet today. I think he's had help from some of our other pulling members. I talked to him earlier today, and he was real excited that he made it that far and looking for 100 feet. Okay, they rehooked the Farmall 300. Well, he's using brakes and any other trick he can. FOMO 300 stops at 107 feet. And the International 140 is 4 foot shy of his goal of 100, so he goes 96 feet. Oh man, that's great. I'm glad they're having a good time. Far side of the track, we got a Allis-Chalmers CA, 3,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. Okay, big sled behind me, or to my right. Rayanne is on her second hook. And we're going to pan back. She stops at 167 feet for the new class, 5,000 pound, 4 mile an hour, new class. And Allis-Chalmers went full pull past the blocks. Anything past the blocks is full pull. She ended up stopping at 298. If anybody else goes past that, sorry about that. If anybody else goes past that white line, then they'll rehook. Goes with a full pull, they'll rehook them. Alright, I got to the far side of the track. That way I'm in the shade. I'm not standing in front of the spectators anymore. Just downside of parking tractors over there kind of blocks spectators' view that sit lower. Okay, big sled. We got the Oliver Super 77 back for the 4 mile an hour class. Farmall BM. 3,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. The Oliver's got to beat 167. Okay, the Oliver did beat Rayanne. He got 177 feet. Farmall BM goes 151. So the Farmall BM decided she's the first hook, so she's taking her first puller's right and rehooked to the sled. Who knows, maybe she moved some weight around to get that nose down. She goes 152 feet, nose stay down. She tried a different line on the track, and she looks happy with her decision. Okay, far lane, we got the Farmall Super M coming down. Okay, the Farmall Super M got 162 feet. So far, Ran is still on the podium, and there's at least one hook to go in her class. Okay, it looks like this is the last hook in the 5,000 pound 4 mile an hour class on the far side of the track from us now. Got the Farmall 300. This is close. Ran had 167, but I don't know what the change was after the dot, so we'll see. She should end up finishing third, if not second. It's close. All right, we got that Super A back on the track. I just missed them. They went 56 feet. So they may have made a change to the sled to slow the tractors down from the 3 mile an hour class. I don't know. Those other two went down no problem earlier, and all they did was bump the speed up. So, all right. I think we have an Alice D10 coming up on the small sled, and Alice D19, I believe a gas on the big sled. The D10 goes 201 feet. That Alpha over there is D17 and truck turbo diesel, not the D19. He's turning the wheels. Oh, he puts the clutch in, but he didn't get a full pull. No full pull for that D17. He put the clutch in. The front of the skid plate has to cross the white line. The same with going out of bounds. The tractor can go out, but you don't want the sled to go out. So he put the clutch in. He should have had himself a full pull. But anyway, he goes 274 feet. Okay, here comes my brother on Itty Bitty. 2,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour. And he's done at 169 feet. Got us a new class, 5,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. Got a Minneapolis Moline Model U standard. Standard meaning the front end configuration. And she didn't want to get too close to the line, so she pulls the clutch at 150 feet. As we turn over to the near lane, 3,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour, we got Little Misbehavin'. Little Alice Chalmers C. stop. 154 feet. Hey, new class, small sled, near lane, 3,000 pounds, 6 miles an hour. And he stops at 229 feet. We got a Farmall M on the big sled, 5,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. And they stopped at 97 feet. Hey, we got my brother Eric back, 6 mile an hour. That is not the way he wanted that to go. He was leaning left because he's going left, and it didn't want to straighten out, so he started dragging the brake, and that was too much. He goes 173 feet. Okay, on the big sled. We got a Farmall M with a narrow front. He's going to stop at 214 feet. Oh, and the CA runs out of traction at 162 feet. On the big sled, it stopped at 202. Massey 65 with the new class, 3,500 pounds, 3 miles an hour. Massey 65 stops at 217 feet. New class, 5,500 pound on the big sled, 4 mile an hour. D14, 3 mile an hour, 3,500 pounds. Oh, they got her bumped up to 4 mile an hour, so she's in a new class as well. She stops at 189 feet. The John Deere D stops at 207. Oliver 880 big sled. Alice WD small sled. Oliver stops at 183 feet. The WD stops at 197. So that Oliver 70 Standard that was in front of me just went 224 feet. The far lane, big sled, WD 45 diesel goes 196. Gently. I'll wait for the green light at the right end of the track. I don't know if you can see it. There we go, green light. 4 miles an hour, here we go. Just got beat by the Oliver. I got 215 feet. I don't think that's very good. Tire marks look pretty good. Right tire looks a little low. Well, we'll go back and get in line for the 6 mile an hour class and try again. Okay, this should be the last hook in the 3,500 pound 4 mile an hour class. The Farmall Super C. Oh, and a DQ. Get his weight back on. There we go. He's having mechanical difficulty now. Uh-oh. All right, let's give him a hand. Well, we're not sure yet with this little Super C, but it might be that he blew the engine right there at the end. The engine will turn over, but it's like one stroke and it gets tight. So they're gonna tow him over the hill, check it out. In the meantime, we got the Minneapolis Moline U, 5,500 pound 4 mile an hour. We got the Oliver Super 66, 6 mile an hour, 3,500 pound class, new class for the Oliver. At 221 feet. Moline's still going. Oh, starting to conk out at the end. And he stops at 195 feet. Okay, new class on the far side. 6,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. Freshly restored D19. This is the gas one I was thinking of. D19 stops at 227. WD-45 stops at 225. Okay, we got the black WD up next. 6 mile an hour, 3,500 pounds. Took a different line. He went close to the center line of the track, but he goes 231 feet. It looks like it may have paid off for him. Okay, big sled, far lane, 6,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour. Got to farm all in. Stops at 201 feet. WD's getting down there. Looks like he may be the new leader at 240 feet. All right, we have a John Deere G in 6,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour. Out at 229 feet. Pollard 70's next. Three left in the class. Both of them right here behind me. Stops at 214 feet. Alright, I made a last minute weight move. Took two from the middle and put them on the back. I feel like a last second decision, but see if it pays off. Chain is tight, we got the green light.
go 222 feet. I don't know if that'll get us placed, but we're hanging in there. All right, let's get parked and get back to the videos. Okay, we're back. John Deere G just got a full pull in the 6,000 pound, 6 mile an hour. He got the front of the skid plate over the white line. And that WD that we just saw pass us was 8 mile an hour class, I believe. And he went 234 feet. Hey, I think we moved into 4,000 pound class, 3 mile an hour. And he just blew the horn past the cone. Apparently, allegedly. We'll leave that up to the judges. You'll spin out at 224 feet. Farmall 400 on the big sled, 6,500 pound, 3 miles an hour. And the 400 stops at 216 feet. Sets it down nicely at 164 feet. Farmall Super NPA. Gets to 218 feet. WD goes 221 feet. Somewhere near the 50-50 class. All the hook fees that are paid to be in that class, you win, you get 50% of it. But we got the big D19 back. He'll stop at 228 feet. '66 Oliver stops at 215 feet. Big sled, we got a John Deere D, 6,500 pound. We can't see a thing. I'll move over. 3 mile an hour. There he is.
the WD goes 221 feet. I'm not sure if she is celebrating because he did not pass her husband on the other WD 40 or WD, so looks like he's celebrating. Okay, big sled. Got a different John Deere D hooked up. Will stop at 196. WD will stop at 215. He is the first hook in the 4,000 pound 3 mile an hour. Somebody switched the sign. I know for a fact that is 4,000 pounds, 3 miles an hour. Okay, big sled. We have our third John Deere D hooked up, 6,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. There he is. Running out of steam. And stops at 150 feet. John Deere 435 near lane. John Deere D far lane. At 239 feet. John Deere D sitting over here blowing smoke. 201. Farmall 560 gas, 4 mile an hour, 6,500 pounds, new class. He's going to come to a stop at 228. Near lane, we got I believe a D12 Alice Chalmers. Correction, D14. No such thing as a D12. Yes, anyway, D14 goes 158 feet. 3 mile an hour, 4,000 pounds. Well, that's going to be it for this video. It was going to be another long one, so I'm going to split this day in half. I'll do half today, and I'll release the next half. Should be next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday. So right now, I don't know if you can hear it. Right now, we're at the Linden Shotgun Club with my daughter,
myself, we're just shooting a few rounds. She needs to practice. I've never done it before. I didn't know if I was going to like it. It's all right. It's not rusty old tractors, but definitely knocks the rust off the old shoulder. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.